Oh, let's get the damn brakes done. Gotta do brake pads because I'm grinding finally. It only took 3 years. That one's not easy. Probably. Okay, I thought I could. No, I can't. Oh, 8 lug wheels. 8 times the problems. More to go. I'll come back and it's very easy. Maybe that one. There's one. It is not warm out today, guys. Oh, tools make it feel so easy, and then you're going to try to do it. Not the tool, and it goes, no, 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 no. You have to use me. All these lovely things. Mind you, we're only getting started. This is the side that needed it. I still got a whole another one of these wheels to take off at some point. But that's later in the video. Finally. That too. Ew. Get greasy in there. Alright. What's going on here? Does it look like it's rubbing? Oh, wheel weights. Okay. Note to self. If the wheels rebalance, tell them no sticky weights. No sticky weights. Yeah. For those wondering what's going on, I think we got our money's worth out of them brake pads. Just a wee bit. Hopefully that shot's good. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Back to the fun stuff. Aside from this maybe a greasy son of a bitch. Turn the wheel. Pull that and press the channel through and see how bad this looks. Ew. That don't look too hot on the backside. That don't look too hot. Good thing we got a flap disc. So I can try to clean that up. Because I don't want to spend the money on a rotor. It really don't look like it's worn down any, so that's always good. Push back, undo, go to the other piston, copy the same procedure. Back, and we're just sitting there blowing apart. Only downside to two piston calipers. There's a good one. You keep going for me? Please and thank you. Make my job a little easier. Awesome. How nice. Brand new bottle of stuff in it. Don't even tribute the damn. That it's gonna get cleaned up. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there so I'm gonna clean it up. Got this cheap piece of shit set. Find that shitty socket size. Couldn't have done that twice if I tried. First guess hit. That piece comes out. That dumb screw comes out. And, I got a bunch of grease on my cup. That's not good. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on, let me go find a hammer real quick. Oh shit. Oh great, we might get visited by a pug. Where's the hammer? Something to smack this thing out of the fudging way. And then the brake caliper falls off. If I remember correctly. Or does it just fall off? I haven't done them in 3 years, so bear with me. Let me go turn the wheel. Need more access. That might help too. That might help a lot. Alright, now that we got some clearance for clearance, so we can actually see what the is going on in here. Oh, it's definitely not. There it goes. This is why we oil things, people. See that? Like a fucking glove. You would have thought I knew what I was doing. Okay, can I have that? Please? Go fuck off somebody else. Maybe my fucking brake pad. Oh, more like piece of steel. It should look like that one. I think I got my money's worth. But aside from that specific thing, we have to address this now. This lovely surface that has happened because of that. It's supposed to look like on the front. Hold on. It's supposed to look like over here. Now, I'm not going to be able to get that, but we're going to try to get as close as we can. We are going to tie and get as close as we can. With 120 grit and some 60 grit, these flappies. See if we can at least save myself $100+ on a wheel rotor that I really, technically speaking, don't really need. Okay, so this needs to go this way. Let's see, what do we got so far? Yeah, it's getting better, smoother. It just sucks. I kind of got to do it blind because I don't want to get blasted in the face with garbage. Just takes off a little bit at a time. But this time we're gonna Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's still some train tracks in it, but it's smooth. Yeah. You'll probably get them out. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll definitely be putting that back on. Shit. That needs to be cleaned. Yikes. That's fucking filthy. That explains why this thing wouldn't come out earlier. I had to use a hammer to get the F out. It was filthy. Give this a little cleaning while we're taking a break out of the wheel roller. Now remember, this part doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be cleaner than it was. Just like down here. Well, nothing there don't feel bad, but the caliper surfaces need to be addressed. It ain't perfect up there. I can't get the wheel in there. I ain't taking the hub off to get the wheel in there. Back to the other agenda. Getting this back flat. Or at least flatter. So far so good. It's almost passable. Mind you, we don't got to do this on the other side, hopefully. The returning of the poor fucking rotor, excuse my language. Because technically we'd be done already. And they got fancy nowadays. They now label your brake pads. Even though they're identical, they label them now. Don't know how to feel about that. Alright, back to the machining process. Oh, we're even getting a nice little crosshatch out of it too. That's awesome. We got a heavy spot in the rotor. Oh, how fun. Yummy goodnesses in here. I have to remember that one of these days. I ain't worried about it right now, though. The only thing I'm worried about is... folks, this is getting dusty in there when it starts spinning up. But we are starting to get a flat surface again. A little train tracking. It is coming back. Let's go this way. I should have did that the first fucking time. So if you've been watching this far, you remember what it looked like. Here's where we're at. You can almost see shininess in it. Mind you, it's supposed to look like over here. And we still got the 120 grit to stick on and run that over. I might not, but I'm going to anyway though. Didn't buy the tools to not use them. We barely even broke into that thing, so figure go to this finer grit with the fresh grit. Maybe, just maybe, it will finish polishing out that last little bit and give us back our subpar surface. Doesn't gotta be pretty, just gotta function. gonna clean the rust off of this edge. Not all of it, but a good bit of it, because it's been flaking off and hitting me in the face while I've been doing this. Plus we got the break in the disc. Now we'll finish breaking it in on the back. I can live with that. At least I know it ain't going to destroy my brake pad when I use it. Now I just got to clean this guy up. If it gives it to me. Just got to clean these up and make sure the pistons are all the way back. Put it all back together and go to the other side and do it all again. Oh, I got metal in my eye. That don't feel good. Metal all over me too. Ugh. So let's get the big elephant out of the room, which is push this back. Now, when doing this, make sure you're not just pushing the pistons back and forth. That is a thing. Hence the much slower going of the other piston. Because if you go too fast, because they're connected, you'll push this piston out. You might even notice I'm going to go back and have to push that one back just maybe a smidge, more or less a check anything. Go back in. This way, nice check. And we'll slap our pads in it. Slap it all together. And we did push it back out, and that was bottomed out initially. So now, it's all bottomed out. Don't forget your spring. Put that there. Clean those edges. No, I did not forget about the other edge. I just can't see it. It's easier for me to hold it. Get all that nasty shit out of there. can't really do shit about where the brake pads themselves ride. Can't really get to it. But I can prep the pads. The pad. So if this is done right, we should be able to just kind of take that and be like that. Yeah. We're gonna check and see if that's wasting time. Okay, it was kind of wasting time. But we'll still do it anyway because we already did it on. Gotta make them even. There we go. Now I can be happy with myself, I guess. Oh shit. We're gonna put this nightmare back in. Not a fun nightmare, but a nightmare nevertheless. Pull those out. Flip it over. This hook's under that. Down through there, hook under that. Do like that, right? Right. Good. Nose. Open that. Open there like that. This bit gets figured back out. And then before I put it all the way back together, while it's still loosey-goosey, we're going to give it some of this. Now, yes, I know this is not the proper oil, but it was cheap. And I know it'll last. And I just want my brakes to be happy at the end of the day. And then over here, we can do it in this trench, like so. Make sure I get some and then need this. Locate the hole. Tighten this all back up. Go until the screw bottom's up by hand, then we'll snug it up on the driver. Let's figure out where the driver went. Alright. That side is done. Does it sound good? No. Will it work better than it did? Yeah. Give it a couple days, it'll smooth right over. I'm gonna look at it. Not much else I can think about for that. Because I am not spending X amount of money to replace this whole big heavy chunk of steel. They want too much money right now. Now we just gotta put the wheel back on. But before we do that, I gotta get up. I'm gonna go pump these in, and then I'll take and get up or get the wheel straightened up. So before I straighten the wheel, I'll zoom in to where y'all can kind of see, and I'm gonna pump those brake pads right there. Sorry, but I'm gonna pump these back up. Wheel back on. Well, then again, putting the wheel back on, so I don't know why I was changing the angles. But before I do that, I'm gonna curious to check something about this. Ooh! I'll be right back in like 3 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go check something about some wheels I own. So this back is whole. Actually, better yet, we're gonna just do this. Nobody's seen any grease. Nobody's seen nothing. Okay. Oh God, that's okay, where? That fudge. This is the bad thing about the old style wheels, 'cause they work good. Get back on their studs, 'cause they don't center. These little pricks center it. Okay. Get your ass on. So now I can take one of these, do that, and one of these across, and do that, so we can get this funky ass wheel centered. Where the fuck is it? There's that, there's that. Yeah, so we're gonna make sure each one of these gets a little drip of this good stuff them barrels, because them barrels, well, it seems to be they're getting stuck. And 5 pounds. I think I can rock 5 pounds from now. Yeah, old school. You gotta flip the piece to flip direction. Other side now. Long dumbass bolt. That one bottomed out. Put this one the rest of the way in. Oh, it happened on one of the throws. Alright. Bring the schmuck off the end of there, and that helps. Need a bit of oil. Goes a long, long way. We only gotta do that 8 more times. Or not 8 more, but 6 more times right up. Do do do. Okay. Then we gotta set it down and go to the opposite side to do it all over again. Hopefully the other side won't be so much work. I say hopefully because it doesn't seem like that side was grinding. But we don't know because I didn't see nothing when I looked. Time with it. Oil. 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 can't have sand going in the motherfucking threads. Oh wait, they're already there because this truck's old as a fucking dinosaur. But I'll take my dinosaur over a modern piece of shit any day. I'll gladly admit that any day of the week. I can't think of many vehicles that get 4-cylinder economy for fuel with a freaking big block-sized V8. So, there's that. Then I gotta set it down without fully putting the weight of the truck on it. So I can tighten all these up till this thing clicks. Maybe a tiny bit more because it was a tiny bit more. If anything. Right, 120. Right. Up there. Alright, we'll get them all tight evenly once we get them all down. Lucas, I don't know what you're putting in that gun oil, but that shit is slippery. Arms are burning. They're burning. I'm gonna stop by a clean car wash either later today or tomorrow. Clean all these metal filings off this freaking wheel. It is absolutely covered in it. Alright. Gotta keep the old beast alive, keep going doing fun stuff for videos. Okay, let's set it back down. Ooh. Getting old sucks. Down to about there. Now we're gonna sit here and smack these lugs tight. $120. $120. 20. Get them all already? So far. Oh, there's one. Give me the socket back. Ah, that one's got some. Alright. These are all tight. I'm going to grab the necessary tools to be able to do stuff to the other side. Then I'll come back and grab you guys. A little bit of movie magic time. See? Movie magic. Now I gotta take this wheel loose. And I got a convenient seat this time. How nice. And also, we gotta push out, push in. And we're about to make everybody cringe out there that works on stuff. We're about to use it to take the wheel off. Yes. I don't have anything else better to use. God. Holy crap, that one fought me a little bit. And then this one's got two busted off lugs. We'll explain that headache when we get to that point. But A and B are busted. The studs are okay. That weird barrel shape of the lug is what's busted. And the barrel is sitting there just so I have the rim centering happen. Back these all off a few turns before I raise the wheel up into the air. Yes, the jack is already under the vehicle. Okay. Just like staples. That was easy. Okay, now I'm back. peel these open now. Don't worry about them. Those ones already had their fun. Now we gotta get down here, get these wheel lugs loose. Pretty much a repeat of the other side. But this side doesn't have the grumblies, so should just be undo the wheel, slap new pads, be done, I hope. Famous last words, right? Next thing, I'll put that over here. And then I'm gonna set this up. Yeah, anybody ever wonders why my hands are always dirty? The shit I work on tends to promote that. Even with cleaning, this shit's probably not gonna come off. Unless I essentially scorch my hand to death. And the sad part is I actually even bought some Gojo knowing I'm doing this because I know this is going to be a messy SOB. And I know it's still not going to get it all off. That's the sad part. I don't know what's worse, anti-seize or grease. Who knows? Probably they're probably the same. Who knows? I'm not sure because all this, as you can see, is all fucking grease from the other side. So, mind you, I don't even have grease out. I have a little bottle of oil out. This little bit of stuff is that's oil. It's not even grease. Ah! And then I gotta fight getting the wheel off because of those two that are stuck. Breathe. Oh, let's see, maybe. Oh my fuck. Wow. These are still definitely greasy. It just bite me that hard. And now I get the last one. I just, yeah, I'll walk right out. Like for real? Alright, this is getting funny. I'm gonna walk right out. Although, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's give that a little coating. And that a little coating. Just to kind of help those come out. Because think about it, these wheels haven't been off. Shit, these wheels haven't been off the front of this truck in almost 2 fucking years. So, Alright, that's the last physically solid lug. Alright. There you go. That's a good wheel. And those are the thingies that are stuck. Well, I wouldn't even say stuck. That one is turning. It comes off. I'm going to put it on a different stud so that these two are across from each other. Because that one's going to come off so willingly. Try to make this a little less of a headache for me for right now. Oh, where's this? Studs. Okay. Walk that down to about there. I believe it's a magical zone. That'll make it a little bit easier for me. I'm going to put this prick back on. And that floating. And this one doesn't move. I'll actually re-grease it. Alright. On the brakes. Which should be pretty much straightforward. These don't have any roughness on the back. But it was getting there. Oh, man, Alright, springs out. This side's in better shape than the other side, it seems. Not sure why. There we go. All the way back. I think. Well, I'm going to say that's all the way back. That's quite a bit. Ratchet. Oh, that seems shorter. It just seems shorter. Why does this one have? And the other one doesn't have. Apparently, I'm missing something on the other side. Hi, Booger.
I'm gonna go in the house to get my cup.
I heard Mom. Oh God, that's heavy. Grab these out. Set this. Go ahead, get your cup, babe. So like I said, this is what they're supposed to look like when they come off. Grab those and put them on. Outer to the outer. Inner to the inner. Not that it matters. Because they're literally the same at the heart. Hi, honey. I'm recording, FYI. We're going to give you the heads up before you make yourself look silly. I already did the other side.
I figured. I was wondering why you weren't answering your phone.
Yeah, I'm utilizing it to record. I'm already done putting this side back together. I just got to put it on the car already. How do you say this is the easy side? The only thing I got to worry about on this side is I need to grab this. And I need to refresh some oil on these sensors. You don't got to lather these in oil, but they do need a good coating.
Yeah, you can play in your dollhouse right now. Go stay up there. Stay up. You'll be fine. Dad's recording, baby.
Stella, don't have no temper tantrums. Oh, the struggles of having a 5-year-old. Stella, can you give Dad like 10 minutes of peace?
Okay.
I'm almost done. Once I'm done, you can make all the crying and fussing you want. Since the other side doesn't have this, I'm not going to put this back in because it's not affecting anything. Oh.
Just don't make a big mess.
she not understand the terminologies?
I don't think so.
Oh, stinker. And then this. See, old cars are just too easy to fix. That's why they had to make new cars so damn complex. I'm pretty sure everybody around me in this environment would agree.
Oh, you want here?
One bolt and the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Yeah, just tell me when I'm done recording. Which won't be long, because
You'll find it hilarious when I tell you. That's all.
hilarious in a good way or hilarious in a fucked up way?
I don't know.
Well, what's it pertain to? How about that?
Pansy.
No. Probably a fucked up way.
Maybe.
Well, this side, remember the ones that are broken?
Yeah.
I lined them up across from each other. So I can actually just sit here and kind of get it to line up and it just goes for now until I get the new bolts to fix it. Lubrication goes a long way. Oh, you mean the one I had to kick off our house the other day?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was sitting here doing something and I heard that. Woody the woodpecker trying to peck a hole in our damn house.
Yeah, because it shocked me.
Yeah, they try to say, oh, there's no nature in the city. Psh, okay. Now explain to me why there's woodpeckers floating around in Detroit.
Or why there's any type of wildlife out here in the area.
Oh, I mean, earlier I could have swore I was in the middle of a freaking Hallmark card seeing the way it was sounding. With the birds and shit.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So what do you want to do, honey?
What do you feel like eating?
I don't know.
Do Culver's again.
You got to flip it.
The hell, babe.
Huh?
The hell.
You're right. You got to flip it in order to get reverse direction. You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, kind of.
And then we got to put all these back on. You know what? These are actually spinning enough. Choo choo!
Always love having a 5-year-old that mock you.
Yeah. Oh, that one's got some tension behind it. We'll come back to that one. Yeah, but it's getting easier. I don't know, but I'm still recording, honey. If you didn't hear me the first three times.
I heard you. Not like I sound very well.
Alright, now I gotta set it down. And not knock over the bottle of oil. Let's close that real quick. Yeah, let's close that real quick. Alright. So because this one got that funky 6 going on, I gotta do a funky pattern.
Regardless, isn't it still like a half-ass star?
Yeah.
Just a really messed up star.
Huh?
Just a really messed up star.
Yeah. Alright, right out of the room. Let's see. One thing I can say is this method is always more reliable than trusting Ugga Duggas. Even if I had an impact gun, I'd still be going after them with this. Just to make sure they're all properly tight. And that is it. The pads are slapped. That was fun. Now I gotta clean up the mess. Till next time.